to another episode, episode 2 of
the Whoniversal podcast.
Whoniversal podcast. We are going to focus this time. We had 10 topics for the first episode that went 2 hours long. This time we only got one topic. Some episodes, Star Beast, 6th anniversary, some small thing.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we can do that.
But yeah, meet the beep. I mean, I got another name for that one, but beep. Describe the character. Beep the. No, now knowing it. But what we're going to do is have a deep conversation for, let's say, for 30. Well, definitely will be under an hour.
We can go to an hour if it extends that long.
Yeah. If we start talking, we dive into it a lot. But we'll basically talk about the episode of the beginning of, I like to call two trilogies. The 60th anniversary trilogy and the 14th Doctor trilogy, knowing that it's only 3 episodes and that's it. Yep.
Well, there's a little bit before that, as we covered last week, but yes, this is the start of the 14th Doctor proper.
Yeah, proper. If you're a person who's just don't care about the extended media stuff, this is basically basically the next episode. And I did my review this morning, so people more likely have an idea what I thought of the episode. So we'll start with you. What do you thought of the episode?
Oh, okay. I have mixed feelings on it. I didn't get to watch your video this morning as I was very busy all day.
Yeah.
Have you read or listened to the original Star Beast?
Outside of the Meet the Beat poem, which is in the video.
Yes.
Outside of that, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All I know while googling the images is it's very fitting that this is the first Disney funded episode, knowing it's loosely based on a Marvel comic.
Yeah, also because there's a Baby Yoda type character.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I was like, when that happened, I was like, oh, look at you, Meet the Beef. Baby Yoda's going to get defunded very soon.
Yeah, I first thought I saw when he went evil. Well, when they went evil.
Yeah.
Was those teddy bears that you can get where you press down the face and it goes really, really evil?
Yeah.
I want one of those for Beep the Meep.
Yeah. I mean, they probably make a lot of stuffed pillows and all that kind of stuff on both versions of Meet the Beep. Meet the Bleep. Maybe there's a bit of a wiping thing going on here.
I get it. It is fairly new for you, I suppose. Yeah.
Because
I first read the comic back in, I want to say about 2012. So I've had a while to sit with it. And overall, as an adaptation of that comic, as well as the audio story from Big Finish from a few years ago, it's very faithful.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes some liberties with some of it, but apart from that, it's fairly good.
And they would weave the Donna storyline and 14 and why the face is coming back, and that's clearly going to be the big arcing story through the 3 episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
And apparently, it ain't the toy maker that is Meep's boss. Apparently, so
really,
yeah, because in they're starting to do the face commentaries again.
Yes, I've got it in my queue. I haven't actually listened to it yet.
Yeah, there's a clip where there's one about the TARDIS reveal, and how
I've watched that one.
Basically David Tennant being a fanboy and I want to go to the TARDIS, and then you have basically the producers basically said, oh, you have to wait and watch it with the rest of the viewers to find out. So it might be we don't know who Meep's boss until next year or Christmas.
Yeah, right. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because my first thought was obviously, oh, okay, so it's Celestial Toymaker, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because naturally you think, okay, you'll have a 3-part story, roughly, of a 3-part story with the 14th, and then you start fresh with 15. But no, apparently we're gonna get a little bit of a over arc with it. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. As I was saying, overall, I thought that the adaptation of Star Beast was very good. It was, it wasn't like, of course, as you said, it was like it added stuff to it to like, make it fit with, the Series 4 stuff. But that's the stuff I had a problem with. It definitely felt like Series 4 episode 19.
I mean, the one, or I don't mind Series 4, so I was like...
No, I know, yeah. As someone who's much more a fan of the Smith and Capaldi eras, I was just like, ugh.
But there was only like one bit that I was like, oh yeah, that was a bit of a problem with me, where there was 2 things that I felt was a bit like, I was a bit iffy on. One was, I felt it was way too quick when the Doctor bumped into Donna, because it happened like in the first like 30 seconds after the title sequence.
Yeah, true. It's not like Partners in Crime where they dragged it out for about 10 minutes.
I thought like something like that could be like at least like, and that maybe open with a big action sequence with 14, and then we have the same thing. And then the Doctor has been hammering home, if Donna remembers him, she will die. And he's like, oh yeah, I got 2 hearts, and this is called a sonic screwdriver, everyone. Like, and I'm like, what are you doing? She might remember just because you mentioned 2 hearts and sonic screwdrivers.
That is true.
The only thing about it could easily be like, hey, this is a new era, new people might not know what things are, and so we need to know. They need to know what's this like magical wand called, and it's like, how do you feel the Sonic making force fields basically?
I didn't mind, honestly.
Yeah,
I thought it was a cool thing. I have no problem with them adding things to the sonic screwdriver.
No, because what is the sonic screwdriver basically is? It opens doors. Wow, that's
exactly.
Wow, that's really gripping and amazing, and like.
Well, I mean, even if you look back to like the modern series, like the 2005 revival, well, I mean, the Doctor didn't, like, in the classic series, the Doctor didn't used to, like, scan and, like, take readings of the sonic screwdriver. It's been adapting since the revival. This is just the next step in that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it if you're... That didn't start to happen until, like Smith, basically, until 11, basically.
Yeah, true. I mean, Tennant did kind of, like, look at the thing, kind of, but he didn't do it as regularly as what Smith did, right.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then...
flicking it up.
13 did that as well, and like
yeah.
Because it's just one of the things where like I don't remember 9 or 10 doing that a lot, and it was like so that
10, as I said, 10 did it slightly, like in what was it? The Daleks in Manhattan episodes. When he when he went like this and like kind of listened for the reading, it was more like a sound thing.
Like more listen.
But then when Smith, it was definitely like,
more like,
what is the reading?
Yeah. And probably what happened during takes was, I actually dropped it.
Probably.
Time to get the toy.
Those things are freaking indestructible, unless you're talking about the Tennant version, which they break very easily.
Yeah, well, the original Tennant one. Yeah, the original one.
Yes.
Yeah. But most of the episode I thought how they handled like the Donna slightly kind of still remembers but doesn't fully remember, like having a kid named Rose and then having soft toys that is basically all the creatures. I thought, okay, this is kind of neat, and also all the character stuff that was going on. I thought like, okay, this is kind of what mostly I think most people were kind of drawn with the first 5 years, which is like, yes, there's all the sci-fi and all the saving the world stuff, but we have to go down to the human character development and if that makes sense,
yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is good. And also, I don't know, it'd be quite interesting if like, did people who never seen Doctor Who felt lost watching this? It'd be quite interesting. But
for what?
Like with knowing season 4, they never seen season 4, and
well, I mean, I can tell you, my son watched it, and he's seen Donna hanging off the roof of in Partners in Crime.
Yep. Hold on, I am. Yeah, that moment.
Yeah, and that's it. And he had no problem following.
No problem. Yeah.
So if a 7-year-old can do it, I'm sure there's many other people.
I think what it is, it's gonna be like the MCU at the beginning, which was like, hey, if you were there at the beginning, you don't understand all the nuance, but you can kind of jump in any time. And
yeah. I mean, I was obviously there to like explain it to both him and my fiance. But apart from that, like they had no problem following it along.
Also, you got the first couple of minutes with them doing Pearsley on Doctor Who. Yeah,
I didn't actually mind that.
No,
I've seen. Go on.
I heard like the early reviews were coming in. I think it was like not Daily Mail or something about it. It was something on a UK tabloid, and they said it starts with the Doctor and Donna talking to the audience. I was like,
how the hell is that going to work?
When did this turn into Deadpool or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, they're doing the previously thing. Okay.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, I mean, look, not everyone's like us.
Yeah,
not
true.
everyone has seen, not everyone that's tuning into Disney Plus is going to know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, true.
So for new audiences, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
And
also,
it's been 16 years since that show came out anyway. So of course you're going to need to catch the people up on it.
Also, I wouldn't be shocked. Most people who really enjoyed the show watch it once, and that's it.
No, exactly. Not everyone's going to go out and buy the DVDs and specifically get BritBox to watch it again.
Or maybe it was on a specific network that it was randomly on, and they watched like the last 20 minutes of the episode or something, or something.
Yeah, true.
That's kind of the closest thing. Anyway, so all the season 4 stuff I quite enjoy. I think also the thing about this episode is like we get a sense of like we heard about the budget increase.
Yeah.
And I remember hearing in the interview that Washington Davis says like he said it's not a fortune, it's not Star Wars. We ain't having a lot of it, even though it's a fortune comparing to what
BBC budget.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you have the budget of you have like 80 mil or 90 mil. You have the budget.
Well, I mean, just think about that, right? Sure, they're saying it's not that big of a budget, but they've got Sony money, they've got BBC money, and they've got Disney money going into this.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be $5 like the classic series was made on. No,
it isn't. No, I mean, the title sequence is not cheap. So that is the most cinematic.
Honestly, sequence. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
and before when we did our previous episode, I was super against that thing, the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
But listening to it in the context of the episode, I had no problem with it. It worked phenomenally well.
Yeah. Or meet the beat when definitely at the end where it went so AWOL and crazy. In terms of everyone's favorite cats. It's it'll be like, what's with that face and what's with this doctor's face and cats?
Yeah, true.
True. But the face, that's all CG. The face, that's not cheap.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly.
That shows it clearly. What's happening is we are going to go practical when it's needed. We're going to go,
See,
and we go CG when it's needed.
Yeah, see, it's seamless, really, in the same way that the Slovene back in 2005 weren't.
There was like 2 CGI shots I went ooh about.
Oh, I couldn't really notice it, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I mean the only thing it was like the WAF Warriors? Was it the WAF Warriors? The
Wrath or Wraith, as they call it in the episode.
Wraith Warriors. Yeah. There was like the shot of them flying above in the house invasion. I was like, oh, okay, that's a bit off. But outside of it, I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Speaking of shots that they were clearly proud of, do you remember Rachel Talalay, the director, did that teaser featuring a brick wall on Twitter?
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, it's the greatest shot I've ever done." I was like, and then I saw it in the episode. I was like,
it's not the big crane. I'm trying to think. It's not the big, because for me it's like it's a brick wall. So I'm thinking it's not that big crane shot where we're having the big barrier outside, and then we're kind of following towards the house, and we see.
No. I'm pretty sure the shot is when the Doctor runs towards the wall and jumps through it. That's the shot he's talking about.
That's just I don't understand.
I know. I understand. That's exactly what I'm like. I don't get it.
Like,
this woman directed, Friday the 13th, the Dream Child, the Dream Warriors, didn't she?
Now you want me. Now I need to go.
I'm pretty sure she did. And then she said that was the greatest shot she's ever done. What are you talking about?
So you did an action sequence where the Doctor's free falling.
Exactly, and that was I guess it is practical this time compared to majority CG, but still, I mean, come on.
Okay, IMDb. Okay. Yeah.
No, she did something.
Second. No, I don't. Amazon. No, I don't care about the Bond reality show.
Oh no, she did the Final Nightmare. Okay, my mistake. No, that's fine. But no, that's okay. I take that back.
Yeah, there's some episodes of Flash and Superman Lois, Quantum Leap.
Yeah, but still, she's done so much good stuff, right? And yet she's saying that is the greatest shot she's ever done. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's good. It's a cool shot. It's not the greatest shot you've ever done, though.
Yeah, it's perfect lit. I like the dark blue on the other side of the wall, but I don't understand why. Oh yeah, she did the Final Nightmare. She did like the final quote at the time, the final exactly, Nightmare. Also, one.
Oh, she didn't do the good one. That's okay. No, there's just this.
No, she did like the original. Anyway, but yeah, that when I hear that, I'm just like the one I swiped, the whole the big basically to get the big crane moving towards outside with the bow and that's the one I would go. You know what? That's probably the most complicated shot in the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, after the giant explosions, all kind of stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like that would be the most complicated shot in the entire thing.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's okay, but I do not really get why she says that. Is like that just boosted up way too high in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is that it?
Yeah. Maybe tight spaces, but then I'm thinking tight space, I'm thinking also like the Doctor when the scene where the Doctor and Donna have their Winter Soldier moment with the code names and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thought because that's a very tight space of film, so you have to like move around.
That was wonderfully shot, but I have disagreed. I do not like that scene.
But for me, the climax was a little bit too quick, and also
that's exactly what it's like in the comic.
Yeah, But
So,
I mean,
that's
like,
just
but I mean, I
really
think the
expected.
whole, sorry, I mean the whole, okay, the Dr. Donna, how does Donna not die? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Then again, I suppose they do 2 other episodes to really delve into that.
Yeah,
Which I'm
that's true.
assuming is probably going to be the finale and not next week.
Yeah, it's not. No, I think what we'll have a nice standalone. Here's the thing about
Wild
Blue
Blue Yonder.
Wonder.
I haven't seen a
We know
trailer or anything.
nothing
I do not want to.
We know nothing about this actually. Like
Yeah,
we
I
know
mean, there's a trailer out for it.
I've seen the trailer. There's a clip
I haven't seen it. I do not want to see it until next week. I want to be completely surprised.
of the Doctor basically doing the typical like licking something, and that's all it is. And
Oh, is
saying,
that
"No."
it? Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's licking something. No, it's fine. Yeah.
It's just Tennant being the 10th Doctor, isn't it?
Not many people complaining. I mean, here's the thing. Could he just
Yeah,
be,
I suppose
okay,
there probably isn't that many people complaining. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
I'm
like,
one of the naysayers of that Doctor.
But here's the only thing I would say is if they made that 14 Scottish, I think that would.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have said it. I hoped for 2 things just to shut fans up. I hope that he had red hair so that we could get that stupid ginger meme out of the way. I really wish that, but then again, they probably wouldn't have done that because of Crowley from Good Omens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And 2, I really wanted him to be Scottish, just so we could differentiate it enough from the 10th Doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's Tennant's still doing the whales and the weird faces and
yeah, but at least it'd be a different performance because he wouldn't be able to just be Casanova in space again.
Yeah, for me, I was like, this is like way if Tennant never left. So it's like you got the.
And honestly, that is the main reason why I do not like him coming back, because it slaps in the face Smith, Capaldi, and Whittaker. Just being like, oh, those ones didn't really count. No. Bye.
But as in,
5 onwards.
But as in his age, he's mature, like he still has all those things, but he ain't like we haven't yet have him talking about him being cocky about I know I'm the smartest person in the room yet. Like he hasn't done that.
Well, it's been 1 episode. Hey, he wasn't like that in his first episode either.
But we got like 90 minutes left of this Doctor.
True. Well, no, it's probably about 2 hours left.
Yeah, 2 hours. Because I think the one time for the Gill, I think it's like 1 hour. So just 60 minutes.
Oh, it's only an hour?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's Wesley Davis. I think he's the one showrunner that'd be like, oh, you can make that special date like 80 minutes long if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because like, what do you got?
I mean, for like the finale of like, a Doctor, I wouldn't want something as, fan servicey as, the end of time again. But for the 60th anniversary, I'd be okay with it.
But also, I'm like, but also for it, you want comparing to the other specials, you have Voyage of the Dare, which was like 73 minutes.
Yeah.
And the Time Part 2 be 72.
Yeah. Go to that.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was curious about like Christmas Invasion, like how much did we have in Christmas Invasion? 20 minutes.
About 20, 25 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, like, with Did You Miss Me till the end of the episode about...
Yeah, well, plus there's also, the pilot fish part of near the beginning as well.
Yeah, but I was thinking, how...
but like him, actually being the Doctor, yeah, true. It was probably about 20, 25, yeah.
Yeah, 25, not, because the majority of the episode he's sleeping.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice to kind of break away from that. They're like, look, he'll have a bit of a nap, but, for 10 minutes, and then the rest of the episode is going, the character's going to jump around and do all the doctory stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for the beginning of this new era, I have seen nothing but praise from this episode, so that's good. So that has helped.
Yeah, I have my concerns with it. but none of it is to do with story.
No,
I can tell you that. It's all good. Like, especially because, you're absolutely, like, I mean, yeah, sure. As much as I love the Matt Smith era and how much it went on to the American audience and stuff like that, and it really brought it to America. Over in the UK, absolutely nothing got big. Well, hell, worldwide, nothing got bigger than the Tennant era. Absolutely understand bringing it back. I have disagreements with that, but the story and everything, completely fine.
But also, this is probably the first time in a couple of weeks' time. We're getting introduced to a doctor that has always have a following.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sex education.
I mean, I suppose Capaldi came close because of the thick of it.
Yeah,
he was known, but not on the same level as a doctor.
No, but like I know we haven't even seen. We have seen like 5 seconds of 15
Adventures in Space and Time.
Yeah. But
did you watch that, or did you just watch the clip online?
I just saw the clip online.
Yeah, same here.
And seen people bitch online saying, "Oh, they disrespected Matt Smith and all that."
Shut up. Mark Gatiss went on about 10 years ago saying that this is always the intention to do it that way.
Yeah.
I had so many complaints about people on Twitter, fights with people on Twitter about that, and I was like, no, just go back and read the article, send them the link, and then they never got back to me. So I was like, well, obviously, either I won or they're just ignoring me.
Yeah, but I'm calling this 16 whenever Chuji leaves. He's going to be played by an actor or actress that we all, every Tom, Dick, and Harry knows about.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, now you know what the show's, now you know.
Do you think that they could possibly get Ryan Gosling
as the Doctor, or just like, hey, your new master, everyone?
I'm thinking possibly. Have you heard that thing that Russell said that at the end of season 1 now, that they've got the biggest cameo that they never thought they'd be able to do? I'm assuming it's Ryan Gosling.
Because I don't think it's going to be like John Goff or something, because of like, sure he does.
Well, we already know about him. I'm pretty sure it's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, because I know it's like,
either that or, God forbid, Whoopi Goldberg.
I mean, like, who's the big comedian in that whole thing in the US? Tom Hanks.
Apparently not.
Not him?
No, apparently he's not that big. Same as Steve Martin. They're apparently not very big Doctor Who fans.
Okay.
Tom Hanks has at least heard of it, but Steve Martin apparently has never seen an episode.
I've heard that because they offered him the TV movie.
Oh yeah,
way back then, because they was like, let's get a big name.
Well, they also wanted Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey and Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Oh.
But he's like, I don't do TV. I mean, he does now.
Oh.
But back then, he tried. I did the holiday special, and then I was like, fuck.
I would love. No, he did actually do some 60s stuff apart from that.
Okay.
Yeah, I went through all of his movies and TV shows earlier this year.
Yeah.
In the lead up to Indiana Jones. So yeah, he did do some TV.
Yeah. I just like in like when we hit like season 4, where I'm calling it's going to be played by someone that has won some Oscars or something.
Well, no, season 4 was William Hartnell.
I mean, talk about the new season 4.
I know.
The Disney season 4. But yeah, I mean, okay. What's the last thing we talk about? Meet the Beep. We talk about.
There's something that I want to talk about, but I do not know if you want to talk about.
What?
I don't want to come across as a Hills versus Babyface, Bulge Track, or a Not My Doctor. However,
are you talking about Rose?
No, not Rose. I do not care about the that. It's great for inclusion. Yeah. Absolutely. It's the Doctor in his 60th anniversary year being punched down. That's what I have a problem with for being a man.
What do you mean punched down?
The Doctor basically I mean, you can feel free to disagree with me. This will probably be a very good discussion to have.
Yeah.
But at the end of the episode, when all the girls are like, "You're a man, you don't understand this." He was literally just a woman. What are you talking about?
Like 2 hours ago. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I didn't understand what that line was supposed to be about.
basically, what was the line? The line was, if you were still a woman. First things first, I was like, I didn't realize Donna knew about all the other generations that he went
That is a very good point.
Yeah. Because he mentioned it once, like, oh, I wore a bow tie, then I was an angry Stossman, then I was a woman, and now this face came back, which clearly is going to be a big arc.
Oh, okay. I'll bring up something in a second after this. But yes, absolutely. Yeah, go on with what you were saying.
Yeah, in my head, I'm thinking, where I'm like, when we seen the stuffed toys, I'm like, is that meant to be a Cyberman? She doesn't have a face for Cyberman.
Did you know what the dog was?
Is that what was meant to be? Was that a Cassian?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the Lupari from Flux.
And I'm like,
when the hell did you make the?
Did she just know about all the other stuff?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I get it. The Dr. Donna, sure, she'd have the memories, but it wouldn't go up to Matt Smith and it wouldn't go up to Whitaker.
Yeah,
it'd be the Doctor's memories.
I thought they would, unless the idea is the Dr. Donna, so the idea of what they share the same brain length.
One thing I had to do with that, which was kind of cool, is the Dr. Donna the hybrid.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. It'd be cool to actually have payoff for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got that end bit from the trailer of like, this time I'm not sure I can save you this time.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Yeah, that could be actually a possibility of like,
I mean, Russell clearly hasn't stopped watching afterwards, but the fact that he wrote that in a script,
I mean,
you're not a woman, you wouldn't understand. What the hell? I don't get it.
So it could be one of those things like Donna's like maybe a little bit like Men for Venus and what's the old saying, but.
No, I understand that, but I'm just like, but what are you doing that? Like, especially the 60th anniversary year, you punch down the main character of the show. You're going to have a black man playing him next in your run.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, yeah, I mean...
I don't mean to come across as a not my doctor type at all, but that just really bothered me. My favorite hero being punched down on his 60th anniversary.
Yeah. I mean, technically, at least it was on the 23rd.
No, I know that would have really pissed me off. But I'm just like, it's the 60th anniversary specials, and you're saying that this character is bad because it's not a woman anymore. You cast this guy.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing I can think of is the idea of like. I think I remember like something about like Kryptonians and the idea of like, well, Supergirl is stronger than Superman because female Kryptonians are stronger. Maybe it has something like on those lines.
I have no problem with it. If it was any other, if it was like, I don't know, season 14 and you brought that up, sure, absolutely. It's the 60th anniversary special. It's supposed to be celebrating this character, the character that made this show possible. And you're like, oh, you're bad, actually. I just do not get the mentality behind that.
Yeah, but also you may say, well, what about the line about, any husband would question this right now, your wife,
but not him. But I mean, the Doctor is asexual. I mean, I just love that because then there's no sexual chemistry whatsoever between the two.
I think we all like. It's like he knows like nothing's going to happen. Like they're just best. Yeah.
I have nothing against that at all. I mean, in my mind, the Doctor has always been an asexual character, so I'm just like, yeah, sure, that's funny. And the Doctor kind of looks defeated, like, what? Oh, because previous Tenant Doctor was like, I'm the best, and he just punched down. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's just saying the fact that he's not good anymore because he's not a man, because he's not a woman, when he's always been, well, apart from Chandler's Child stuff. But, apart from that, he's always been a man up until, year 47 or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, nah, you're not good anymore. Bye. But I'm just like, it's the 60th anniversary year.
Yeah.
Celebrate all of it, not just the Whittaker and Series 4. Once again, I do not mean to go on about this as much as like some of the Not My Doctors are going to online.
I have witnessed this already. I have seen it already. I mean, I
hope I'm coming across as fairly calm compared to those guys. But
completely.
Yeah.
like I've seen people using the wrong pronouns to talk about woes, and
I have nothing against that whatsoever.
For me, I'm like, who? Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, there's even stuff like that in the original comic and the adaptation as well. Like the Doctor actually says, no, that's a good point. It's completely fine. It's just an adaptation. That's cool. And especially in 2023, trans people do exist. We can't just ignore them in the media. That's fine.
I know half the UK would like to think so.
No, that is true.
I mean,
that's why a character like the Doctor's great, because they're so tolerating of most people, except for
Why was the reason that 14 didn't wear 13's clothes? Because for 13 months.
Yeah. That's fair.
Even though we know that it's basically I could wear it, you could wear it.
Yeah.
And it's a non-gender outfit.
I mean, to be fair, I never got the inkling that I wanted to wear that costume.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like.
Well, I mean, it's like absolutely anyone can wear it. I've seen guys do it. It's just I wouldn't feel comfortable in it. Just like with
I don't think I could walk off the earring. I don't think I could.
Yeah. Well, just like with some of the majority of Ncuti Gatwa's outfits, I feel great that there is black representation. I'm not gonna wear those clothes.
Yeah, I want that red coat. I want that leather coat. I want like.
Oh yeah, no, that is a cool thing. But that's he specifically said that it's African American and African clothing that he's mainly inspired by. I'm like, okay, I'm not touching that. It's cultural. Yeah. It would be cultural appropriation if I did that. I want to wear it. I'm not going to. Yeah, sure. It's your Doctor. Go.
Yeah. I mean, that's for me, where it's just it's even the scene where there was a couple of kids were calling woes by their dead name, and I'm like, because that's what they experienced. Or the question of like, is it sexist if I call her?
I mean, as someone with trans friends and everything, I understood that. I've gone through that. That was completely relatable.
Or probably the most popular thing is like loved ones who accept it but will actually say the wrong pronoun. Because in their brain, it's like it will take a bit to rewire it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
it's not like you mean it offensively. It's not like you're one of those, the people that they saw earlier in the episode.
Yeah, or even stuff like meet the beep and how we have no gender. We simply all meeps.
That is fine.
That's fine.
Honestly, because
they're alien races. Of course, there's gonna be not.
Exactly.
Jeez. Sorry.
The gender stuff I have no problem with. One, they're aliens, and two, it's representation of what 2023 is. Yeah.
But I can't wait to see Bostrak actually make a angry rant about it.
Oh, I have been reloading. I've been reloading Facebook, YouTube every 5 minutes. Just to be like, is he uploaded his video? He's made a tweet. He's made a tweet about it.
Okay.
So he's definitely going to do it.
Definitely going to do it.
Yeah, but just when, I do not know.
No. Yeah. Anyway, so we talked about pretty much everything.
Except for the Dr. Donna, because there is one thing I definitely want to bring up with that.
Okay. I was going to mention, the new TARDIS.
Oh, I love the majority of it.
Yeah. I
love the roundels. I have wanted those roundels back since 2005. I'm just like, where's the white walls? Got them. Love it.
Yeah, I was like, well, here's the thing. I kind of knew what it looked like because there was that.
No, I know I did. But I was like, that could be fake. I'm not going to let that persuade. The only thing I don't like about it, the console is way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, duetters love this new TARDIS because they get all like, "Oh, we can do this and this and this and this and this and."
Great. It doesn't look right. The actual console itself is just like the size of a coffee table on each, like the size of like a kitchen table on each side.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, apparently, what happens is the producers have to kind of keep reminding them that we're on schedule here. So where time is on the essence. So you have to
I really like it though. I love the ramps. I love the white walls.
Yeah.
My fiance, she didn't really like it because it's not only because of that. It's because she was like, it's just going back to the classic series. Like, yeah, but I love the classic series. I've wanted this back since 2005.
I couldn't help but say, "Oh, you redecorate it," and say, "Oh, I like it."
The only part I didn't like was the console. Apart from that, I was like, "This is tremendous."
I was like, "Okay, you're going retro here. You're going like, and if you're pretending this is season 1 next year, not a bad way to be like, hey, let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go
I mean, they've got Disney money, so they could just scrap this TARDIS next week. But I don't think they're going to. They put way too much money into this set just to scrap it for 3 episodes.
Huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
That shows the money.
Also, doesn't it kind of make the Matt Smith and Capaldi TARDIS look tiny in comparison?
I mean, I saw when it started, and now we're at I mean, you could tell that they had this limited space for the last 16 years or how long?
Yeah,
2005.
But like, think about the 2000, like Matt Smith's first TARDIS. That looked massive back in 2010.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, was my least favorite TARDIS out for the entire Vival era? Probably 13.
The Coral.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Kryptonian orange TARDIS. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And
although having said that,
bad smash, because it's very popular.
Having walked around that in the VR game, I appreciate it a bit more. But it probably is my least favorite.
Yeah.
It's just Kryptonian but orange.
Again, you want to make it look different than what it has been before.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to look like those salt rocks things you get in like Dusk.
I mean, to be fair, I was, at least no one went. I think this crystal gives me strength and gives me power, and you're just like, no, it's a giant crystal.
Wouldn't have put it past Whittaker or Yaz to do that.
Yeah, are you surprised they didn't do that? Like, you do the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but then again, that would have been way too much character development for a Chibnall script.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh my god, we got character development in an episode of the. Oh dear Lord.
I love it. I love it that it's orange. That's what they would say. I love it. That's about it.
Yeah. So, I won't lie. With Donna spilling the coffee, I was like, really?
When she mentioned it 3 seconds beforehand, I was like, okay. Come on, Donna, just do it.
And
then she did.
You were in this thing for 2 minutes and you already muck it up. Anyway.
I've just remembered this.
What?
How many times do they have to say what in this episode?
See, you would think they would do L1Z a lot, but he only did it once.
Yeah, I know. But what was everywhere?
It was.
Yeah. Like what? I was like, yeah, we get it. We know the finale thing, and this is just going to alienate new viewers.
New villains. Yeah, the viewers of new villains. How dare you?
Yeah.
We're boycotting Doctor Who. I
don't think, even if it got to even if it got like absolutely terrible again, I could not abandon this show.
No. Gatekeeper. That's what we're going to do. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that either. I love the fact that Disney has got it and everything, because it's going to bring out a whole new generation of fans and everything, which is awesome.
I'm curious what the ratings are going to be like. Well, the next week.
Do the BBC ones count, or do the Disney Plus ones count?
I'm curious about both.
Yeah.
Because it's probably gonna be like, because here's the thing, there's zero marketing about these specials. There's zero marketing, so
I know. On your Disney Plus, did it even come up as one of the banners?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
Over in Melbourne and in Sydney,
it's in the news thing. It's like new Doctor Who, and then there's like now the sci-fi selection thing. That but outside of that, I get it. You know, I advertised 3 specials in a row, but maybe it's
you're gonna have to advertise it at Christmas, aren't you? When Gatwa takes over.
Yeah, because when is Christmas? Christmas is on a Monday.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday for us. Tuesday.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to watching a Doctor Who Christmas special on Christmas.
I mean, it's back to what it used. It's back to what it was in the Smith era. We get on the 26th.
I know. No, all I know is I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock for that because
I'm not. I didn't wake up 5 o'clock for this. I woke up at 6, and I was like, then I had to wait pretty much all day to watch it. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Anyway, so we like the new TARDIS console.
Yes.
A little bit, and so there's one more thing you said. There was something about the Dr. Dante that drove you a little bit.
Oh no! It wasn't driving me insane. I absolutely loved it, and I cheered.
Okay.
Did you recognize the music in that scene, Josh?
No.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, I Am the Doctor.
Yes, it was I Am the Doctor, and I just cheered so much.
Okay.
I was like, yes! 11 representation! Yes!
we were like, I was thinking, well, it's my goal, and there's also season 4, and each Doctor kind of has its new musical theme.
Oh,
I absolutely. You know what? I'm very surprised that we didn't hear the Doctor theme all the time, and we didn't hear. We heard a little bit of the 10th Doctor's theme occasionally. Yeah. There, but I thought we would just
hearing I Am the Doctor in New Doctor Who, I was like, this is what this is great.
Yeah. I mean, the 15th theme is very drawn by it. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. It's weird because we all were looking forward to Michael's back. He's doing the music. Get ready for the.
Were we all looking forward to that?
Majority of us were.
I wasn't.
Yeah. All I know is that you can tell that they're going for trying to make it's once again Disney money. Yeah,
exactly.
We're not going to go maybe full bombastic as maybe before, or if we will, it'd be certain sections. But we're not. But it's going to be more.
I didn't even notice the bombastic nature of the theme this time around.
No.
When it was out. No. I when it was at the concert, I definitely heard it. But hearing it in the TV show proper, I was just like, this is decent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love it. It's not my favorite, but the title sequence is really good. Yeah.
So,
one thing I was very surprised that they didn't include was the Beat the Meat poem.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to it as is very.
No, I have. I've listened to it as part of the audio and tried to decipher it myself in the comic.
But this is a quote from the actual song. Get your dog and put your dog in a blender. You just go, I'm sorry, what? that's actually
okay. Yeah, good point. Putting that on Disney Plus might have been a bit of a problem.
There's a bit of a lyric thing, but of course it could be just maybe R3D didn't.
Oh, just imagine if they were sitting in the spaceship getting ready to fire off, and they were just singing that to themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. It sounds like this is not the last time we will see. This is not the last time.
Oh, they're probably going to be back in the giggle.
Yeah, in the giggle. Yeah.
Yeah,
you never know.
That was first season.
Yeah, I think we'll hear that. Yeah, here's the adaptation of the Star Beast. Now here comes Beat the Meat console.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe maybe we'll beat the means to news of Sandra. We know.
Possible. Or Moxa Balhoun from the first season.
True.
It was all over the marketing.
Yep. Or
first series.
Yeah. Or was it Tim Shaw? Tim Shaw, everyone.
Yeah.
Who had a neat design, and then he just did nothing with the character.
Mm-hmm.
There went.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we have probably covered everything else. Covered pretty much everything that happens in the episode.
Oh, I really like 14's costume.
Yeah. I would say that this. I prefer 10's blue outfit than the classic brown. I would say that.
Yeah, I prefer 14 because it's actually very doctorish. That's the reason why I really like it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. In fact, I was very tempted to actually get online after this and actually get one myself, but I was like, nah.
Yeah. I was like, do I get the Sonic? Do I not?
I'm getting the Sonic as soon as it's available here, so I don't have to pay like $80 shipping. I'm getting it.
Yeah, because I was like, it's only for 3 weeks. Do I get it or not? And I
will. I mean, I've got all the others, so I'm definitely going to be picking it up.
Yeah. I mean, I like the design. I like the design of the new Sonic.
Yeah.
Which is meant to be basically the anniversary Sonic, so it's meant to be like a musher
except for 13's, but that's fine because they're keeping her TARDIS.
Yeah, they're giving. Yeah, so we got a bit of blue. I mean, we got the basically it looks like it's a mix of 10, 11, 12s. That's basically.
Yeah.
I thought we might have a little disc thing for the old school screwdriver. But
true.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to keep a little bit.
And technically, also we got to call back to the War Doctor saying, "What are you going to do? Assemble a cabinet at them?" Because the little thing on the bottom can actually put a screwdriver in and use it as an actual screwdriver.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I think did we cover everything? I think we covered everything.
I think so. Anyway, so overall thoughts, I enjoyed it. I had my problems with it, specifically about the series 4 related stuff, but I understood why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall, I thought it was a good episode, and I can't wait to watch the next one.
Yeah, it's been a long while since we said that about Doctor Who.
That is true.
Maybe
it's not quite Series 5 level for me, but it is good. It's good Doctor Who again.
Yeah, what is for you the best season of the original Davis one?
What's my favorite season of that?
Yeah.
2. 1 probably.
Yeah.
I like Series 1 and I like Series 3.
Yeah. I mean,
although 4's finale works, but if anyway.
Yeah. I mean, season 2 is like the first season I watched as a full.
Okay.
Playing catch up, but
I started on.
And very slowly, by the way, because I got the visual single volume things. Where remember?
Oh yes.
Yeah, remember they did like the 3 episodes.
Oh yeah, I still have all of my Series 1 ones.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's like I got 2. The first bunch of episodes on DVD I watched was Tooth and Claw, Story Union, and Girl and Five Bikes. That was the one because it was in the library. I was like, oh, grab that.
That's a pretty good selection of episodes to get into.
Yeah, get into it. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, who are these metal guys? Oh, this would be interesting. Oh, wait, I have to wait.
Get the next volume.
Does the library have it? No, you don't. That's it. You got a lot of classic, but okay.
Yeah.
I'll get Planet of the Daleks, and everyone goes. No.
So, what was your general thoughts on the episode?
I thought it was really good. I had those little problems here and there, and of course talking through this episode, I was like, wait, hold on a second.
I didn't even consider
how,
that. Yeah, how did she know
about
13?
the generations?
Yeah.
Unless she knew about the Big Bang, or she knew about, I don't know, I'm trying to think of all the other level stuff. Maybe she knew about flux.
Oh, hang on. No, we didn't cover one thing.
What?
Rose also being Metacrisis.
I mean, it's a neat way to have it, you know what? It's kind of have your cake and eat it too. How do you not have Donna die? Well, she had a kid, so it's
No, I mean, as soon as that happened, I was like, okay, I'm okay with this, because my main gripe about the end of time was why didn't Donna's head explode? You promised me back in 2008, Russell. Where the hell's her head exploding?
Yeah, and you hear the words, "Oh, don't worry, she'll just sleep." Oh, there's another thing we didn't talk about. Wilfred.
Oh yeah. Oh right. This will be the thing that we'll probably end on. But yes, when they were talking about Wilfred and then said, "Oh, he's no longer with us," my heart sank.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I felt that strongly about Wilfred, but I was like, "Oh."
Also, you could Tennant's performance helps as well, because you can tell, like when he says, well, I love that man, and he's like, and you're like, oh, that's it. But then what you realize is, oh, the stuff they shot is for the giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it gets you because they show the location where he filmed the stuff.
Yeah, and also
you see the toy shop in the background.
Yeah, and also I spotted I think I recognized a spot in the trailer where Tennant does one of those like weird faces. Ah, what is that? Looking up into the sky. So, but so we're in the giggle. We're in the giggle.
So we really know nothing about next week.
No, we know nothing. Some people think that this is when we'll have the cameos.
Yeah. I honestly thought that, as soon as we saw the spaceship and stuff, with them on board the spaceship, I was like, wow, we know nothing about next week's episode.
And if you rewatch the trailer, most of the stuff is from this
episode and the last one, presumably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought like the big lava kind of thing. I thought with the drill and all that, I thought like, okay, that's gonna be the big ending showdown thing. And I'm like, nope, it ain't that. Clearly we're doing a unit, and it's it's with unit and all that. I mean,
oh, that was such a sweet moment when they said that Kate's looking after Wilf.
Oh,
I was like, oh.
I was like, who is she talking to? What they're talking about? Who's they talking about? I was like, oh, they're talking about Kate. Because you never know, they might talk about Martha and all that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But she's currently married to a sexual pest.
Martha, move away. Run. What do you like?
Yes.
Yeah. Abort.
But no, overall, the episode was really, really good.
Yeah.
It was a great way of getting the show back to what it used to be. Back in, I want to say the peak of, 2013? It feels like that quality. Or
at least, between 2010, between 2006 to 2017?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah,
18, because if you look at the numbers for season 8, it's still roughly the same.
So, yeah, true. Yeah. It's of the same quality as early 2000s / early 2010s Doctor Who.
Which I have a theory why 12 Doctors weren't that well received. Simple. People, it's no longer about, hey, who wouldn't want to go through time and space? It's now who you want to spend time and space with. You want to hang out with 10, you want to hang out with 13, you want to hang out with 11. You don't want to hang out with 12 because because he sounds like your grumpy old. It sounds like a grumpy old grandpa, pretty much.
Which is so dumb considering how I mean, that's definitely what happened, but
yeah.
It's so dumb considering what the character was when he first started back in
but
1963.
I watched it. I was like, yeah, he's just a grumpy old man. That's what he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so when Once Upon a Time happened, you're just like, oh, it's two grumpy men.
How far they've come.
How far they go. Yeah. I mean, there's a few missteps, but you get them on the way. Anyway, so we'll probably next week we'll be talking about special number 2.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll also we'll probably record the next one on Sunday as well, not long after the episode.
Yeah. So anyway,
and who knows? I mean, I might be able to report that I've got my 14th Doctor figure by then.
Yeah, I thought you might have got the Generation Pack.
I wanted it, but imported. I mean, I can get both figures fairly cheap. In fact, I'm probably going to get the Whittaker one fairly soon as well.
Even though 14 looks, he has.
I know.
14 on that figure has seen some shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was like,
I honestly think that it's I need it for completion's sake. I got every other Doctor, bar Joe Martin. So.
I couldn't help but laugh at guys, you have made figures on this one Doctor for the last X amount of years. I think you can
They could have easily just put like an end of time head on Tennant and just make that costume, and then there's your figure.
What is it? So you have to put the Wingles in now? It's like no, you can easily.
No, not really. It's a figure. It's fine.
Fine, you can make him.
When the Tom Baker smiling figure smiles, they don't have the wrinkles. It just works. You just know who it is instantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the hair's sticking up. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah,
exactly.
That's at least Tennant. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I could probably pull the head off my 42 spacesuit, David Tennant, and just put it on there, and it wouldn't look any different.
No. I don't know what the thumbnail could be. A headless for the giveaway, headless. Figure with the toy.
One thing. Oh, this is just getting a little bit off a tangent. This is probably the last thing. I'm surprised that they haven't made an orange spacesuit set of all the incarnations of the Doctor.
Is that the ones who have wore it?
Exactly. Yeah. So 10 through to 13. All have
they'll be wearing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think 14.
But
15 maybe.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. Although we don't know about anything about next week, he could surprisingly put the suit on.
It might. Because all we know about is that's the episode that got shot in a studio. The entire episode got shot in
which is probably the cameo first.
Yeah.
Which you're completely right there, considering how they're keeping it under wraps. That's the big anniversary one. Showing in December. Brilliant.
But
well done, BBC.
I would just think, would it be linked already? Like the Neil Patrick Harris thing was about the break, and they beat it to the punch, and same with it's one of those things. Maybe this is when Matt Smith shows up. Okay, like maybe this is the episode.
Don't tease me. Don't give me that hope.
Maybe he's playing anti-Garfield where he keeps saying, "No, I'm not in it. No, I'm not in it. No, I'm not in it."
Yeah, true. No, but that's the thing. He wants to come back as the Master and do a real twist thing. Awesome, do it.
I would be up for that. Like
me too. Have you seen him in Morbius? He's great as a villain.
Have you seen him in House of the Dragon? He's awesome as a villain.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, that's true. I have seen clips of it, but I haven't seen the entire thing. But that's true. He can play a villain really well. Do it.
He's basically playing Star from The Lion King. That's basically what he's playing as.
Oh, okay. I'm interested now.
Yeah.
As my only decent character that I actually like from The Lion King. Sure, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I would be up for the idea of one of a previous Doctor showing up as the Master, because it would be a way of mocking the Doctor, because he's wearing the face of one of his previous generations.
Yeah.
Because that would be something that the Master would do. I mean, obviously, he doesn't. The Master doesn't control, their generation. Well, normally, but yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm here's a prediction. Jinx Monsoon is going to be the Master. Just going to call it. Just put it out there.
Oh.
I'm calling it out there. I'm having a prediction because also the wording was, oh, I haven't shot my stuff yet, and they are only 2 episodes left. And
yeah.
And so
or could it be?
Clearly, you're going to be playing some, what's normally happens in a finale. It's always a Cyberman finale, a Master finale, or a Dalek finale. And we know the Dalek.
What if they're playing the big boss?
It's the Wani. There we go.
That's exactly what I was about to do. The Rani.
It's Susan. It's Susan. That's what it is. It's Susan.
No, leave her. Leave her out of this.
No.
I
know people really want Susan to show up.
I don't know why. Her story's done. It's cool. Sure.
So there's payoff to something that's been around. I don't know. Is that a way you just end the show? Like, fully? Just like, hey.
Yeah.
Reunite with the granddaughter. Honestly, I would just the TARDIS flies into time and space, applying that there's never ever going to be an actual tide boat.
Well, that'd be definitely the way to end it.
Yeah.
But that would actually be really cool as well. If when they decide, say after Gatwa and after the next person, they just decide to rest it for a few years, and the Doctor goes off with Susan.
Yeah.
No, I'd love it to be Susan.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice bookend.
Yeah, it's a nice bookend.
I mean, William Russell clearly isn't going to be around. He's freaking 99, for God's sake.
I mean, yeah.
What if he plays the Doctor in that scene?
So, I mean, you could also wrap it. I'm trying to think also, or do you end it on a regeneration?
I mean, that's what they were going to do with Power of the Doctor.
Yeah, and then whoever shows up is the next person.
Yeah.
Apparently, Davis is staying for the long haul. Not 4 seasons, but 7. He's going full on.
That'd be cool. Because then they'd have enough time to shape someone else to be the next showrunner.
Yeah. I mean, and also, it sounds like Doctor sounds like it'll be his retirement plan if that's the case. If he's staying for 10 years or something.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's even said if you've read them, but he said in recent interviews that he's had years and years of since he left and everything, he's been thinking of stories. Yeah. So he's probably got about 7 years worth of stories in his head.
By the way, good wheelchair users in this episode. Good wheelchair users. I just want to put out there for the whole Dallas thing from last week. Yeah. We got some cool. We got some Barbara Gordon type action with missiles in there. Anyway, we are not fully over an hour, but we are over an hour. We better wrap it up because
absolutely.
Yeah. At least So anyway,
we had a good chat. This was nice to get at least my feelings off. I mean, you had your video earlier, but it was nice to have an in-depth conversation about it.
Yeah, and me full with caffeine. Yes, and during that video as well because I was 5 o'clock.
You're woken up at 5 o'clock to watch it.
Yeah. Because I thought I would.
Yeah.
Because I thought
I did the same thing. I did the same thing for Capaldi's first season. Back on ABC, I woke up at 5 o'clock every Sunday morning just so I could watch it. And I was like, ugh, I wasn't doing it for Series 9. Thank God they cancelled that on ABC.
Yeah. All I would say, I basically I try to do the whole getting in there just in time for before anyone else, before it floods with other people.
Yeah. Well, I removed.
I say that, and I did a clip with the Davos thing, and that's like.
Yeah.
Like.
Did you have anything spoiled for you before you watched it?
No.
I saw the title sequence, at least part of it, and I scrolled past it. But apart from that, I didn't get spoiled.
I mean, it's a title sequence, basically. But it's
nice.
Exactly,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we are going to wrap it up. See you next week, guys, where we talk about
Wild Blue Yonder,
which is based on nothing this time.
Yeah.
And we know nothing of.
Watch.
I don't. We don't know nothing. There's no preset. I feel bad. I don't think I'm. I don't know how I'm going to talk about without spoiling it.
Well, hey, I mean, that's why we can go to like an hour and a half for that one, like we are right now.
Yeah.
Just talking about it, if we need it, which we probably will.
Yeah, we probably would because. Yeah. And then
hopefully.
Yeah.
That'll be out for you guys on Monday.
Monday or Sunday, depends on time zones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But hopefully, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the episode of that we were discussing, and then this episode of the Whoniversal podcast. And all that. So
Geronimo!
Alonzi.